Oh, huh. I just realized the microphone was still on. Excuse me. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, my guest, he had to cancel on me. So, not, I mean, I could go play Diablo 3, but I mean, I don't know. I've been playing it, I mean, the guest is my brother, by the way. We've been playing it since we both got it. Um, and it's just, I don't know, it's not fun playing that game by yourself, you know? And I mean, I guess that's just, me having an opinion about that, just because I've only played it in multiplayer, as opposed to this, which is where I primarily did this in, like, single player. Ooh, okay, sorry about that. Uh, anyway, the, yeah, so Diablo 3 is probably not gonna happen tonight. I am sorry. But yeah, anyway, I guess that just gives me more time to talk about this game, because honestly, Diablo 3, the whole of it is, like, Diablo 3 isn't a bad game, but if you've played the previous Diablo games, then it definitely does leave a little bit, to be desired. And I guess the biggest comparison that I, or really anyone else can make to it, is that most people are probably going to compare it to Diablo 2, which, as far as, like a, RPG dungeon crawler, yes, they're both essentially those types of games, but Diablo 2 just feels more of like a dungeon crawler, hack and slashy kind of game. Whereas Diablo 3 just kind of feels like a top-down shooter with zombies and demons in it. And, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just that, like, in Diablo 2, there's a lot of emphasis put on, I mean, I guess not a lot of emphasis, but, character customization was definitely something that you had to pay attention to more, because every time you leveled up, you only got, like, one skill point, and then that skill point went into one little thing on the skill tree and all that stuff. It's just a very, like, like you have to like really plan out your character. Whereas in Diablo 3, every time you level up, it just gives you, like 3 points into whatever your primary ability is, strength, dexterity, stamina, or not, excuse me, strength, dexterity, intelligence. And then it'll give you 1 point in whatever the other two aren't, and then it'll give you 2 points into vitality. And, so example of that is like, if you're, if you're like a barbarian or a crusader, then your primary thing is strength, so you're gonna get 3 points every time you level up. And then for wizards and witch doctors, it's intelligence, and then for monks and demon hunters, it's dexterity. So, you get it. It's just a very streamlined approach. Also, I will say this to Diablo 3's credit. Diablo 3 has like, it doesn't have really spells per se. It just has like skills, and then the skills themselves are modified using different runes that you acquire as you level up your character. So I mean, honestly, like if you want like a true like action RPG hack, if you want like a true dungeon crawling hack and slash kind of game, then play Diablo 2. But if you want a fantasy themed top down shooter, then play Diablo 3. So, and I'm not saying that, I will say this though, the first character I made was a demon hunter. But even though I went back to try other characters, my argument still stands. It definitely does not The only skill it really requires is that, you know, you press the buttons, you know, before, you know, you die, basically, you know. It's, you keep, like, because the thing is, like, many of the streamlined things in Diablo 3 are, like, you know, it just kind of takes the fun out of it, honestly. Like, in Diablo 2, you had to manage, like, potions on your character's belt, and different belts that you could equip would determine how many potions you could keep on your character for, like, quick selection. But in Diablo 3, you basically have an unlimited amount of potions, and you just press the Q button to heal yourself whenever you need to. Yes, there's a 30-second cooldown between each button press, but even then, it's like you still have unlimited amounts of them. I will say this, though, to Diablo 3's credit. While there is unlimited health potions, and that's the only kind of potion there is, health potions. Where the hell did he go? Oh, he turned invisible. What is it? Diablo 3 does have, like, these things called legendary potions, which are basically, they act exactly like health potions, but then they also apply different effects to your character. Like, I got one the other day that increased my life on hit for, like, by, like, a ton for, like, a couple seconds. And that's not a bad thing, but again, like, it is very streamlined, and it is very just, like, you know, button mashy almost. So, I mean, if you really want, like, a, you know, a non, I don't know. If you want to play a top-down shooter, play Diablo 3. If you want to play a hack and slash dungeon crawler, play Diablo 2. That's all I'm gonna say about it. And for it's for that reason that I really can't enjoy playing Diablo 3 unless I'm playing with someone, you know, because, I mean, again, me and my brother have beaten the game once, and the highest difficulty we're able to play on, you know, not because of any game limitations, but just because of our own personal skill, is Torment 4, which is out of a possible 6 Torment levels. So, anyway, but yeah, Borderlands 2. I mean, I guess I'll just pick right back up where I left off, and say that, you know, you can be choosy about the DLC for this game, but at this point, like, I think the Game of the Year edition is, like, at full price, $30, and that's, you know, that's well enough. You know, if you really are interested in this game, it's definitely worth it to get it, you know, because again, it's not cheap. I mean, it's not expensive. Excuse me, it's not expensive to get it. I mean, what is it? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. You know, the game is really worth it. I mean, if you really do like, you know, first-person shooter, you know, RPG kind of things, like in open world stuff, I mean, this is a good game, you know? I will admit, though, that, like, you know, maybe because I've played the game 3 times, but the tutorial does, like, tend to drag on a little bit. But, you know, even then, like, once you get outside of the, you know, the frozen waste area, or whatever the hell it's called, and you get to Sanctuary for the first time, like, then the game really picks up. So, and then it's like, then it's worth it, because then you can, you know, then you can just go around and do side missions and stuff. You know. And plus the, what is it? Ah, Jesus.
Great! Now nobody can find out I was ever related,
you know, plus there's a lot of side
to
quests, and the side quests can usually net you some pretty good items. Most of them give you, unique items. Like a good portion of them give you, fucking hell, excuse me, I have to kill this guy. So, anyway, yeah, so I mean, I don't know, me personally, again, I got, let's see, 431 hours out of this game, and maybe, like, an hour or 2 of that was from me leaving the game paused and, like, leaving the room or something, because I tend to do that a lot, but, you know, not for very long, I do. So, I mean, a good chunk of this was spent playing it. And then, I mean, you know, the multiplayer is great because, it just allows you to get more items. You know, more really good items. So, I mean, I don't know, you know.
I hate my great-grandma.
Great. Anyway, the, you know, the important thing is that if you're ever going to play a game, you should do, you know, however much research that you feel is appropriate until you understand exactly what you're getting with the game. Because, you know, way too often, you know, people find themselves like, you know, oh my god, this game's gonna be so good, and then they play it, and then they're like, oh no, this game's really bad. And I mean, yeah, most of the time you can just return it to the store and get a refund, but I mean, if it's like, if you're in a situation where you can't do that, i.e. most people on Steam, then, you know, then you're kind of fucked. I mean, hell, I dedicated, like, I plan to dedicate 2 days out of the week to talk about the games that I have, you know, on my Steam library that I don't enjoy. But, you know, thinking about it now, I realize that, you know, I haven't really made too many, I mean...
We were just beginning to connect.
Oh, yeah, jeez, yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I just want to do this part just so I can keep the story going. But yeah, what is it? I forgot what I was trying to say. This is why I really wish I had like a moderator or someone else here with me to help keep me on track, so I didn't sound like a complete nut job. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, you know, like I didn't really make a lot of bad purchases on Steam. Oh, by the way, fun fact, I think, hang on, I can't remember, the hell's that? I think it's like right here. At one point near the end of the DLC, you have to go to this lighthouse place, and then you use the lighthouse to find out where the vault is, and it's like right around here. So, you just keep that in mind while I'm playing through this. But, I mean, yeah, like, too many times people are, you know, not necessarily ripped off, but, you know, they are essentially, well, I guess I really shouldn't say lied to either. It's just a matter of, you know, people themselves either not doing enough research themselves, or, more often or not, the game developers or the people trying to sell you the game, either omitting details or not being specific enough. So I mean, that's why I'm glad that indie developers exist, because while not only do they provide, you know, a little bit more of an original side to video games, whereas most, I mean, I don't want to say any blanket statements here, but like, you know, more of the games from the bigger developers, you can usually tell, you know, what kind of game it's going to be. I think there's enemies here, so I have to be careful. Like the games themselves, it's not that they can or can't lack originality, it's just that more often or not they don't. And because of that, people can really expect, you know, they can really expect and predict what the next big game coming out will be. If not, like, immediately, which is pretty hard to do, admittedly, especially if they do those fucking stupid cinematic trailers. God, I hate those things. You know, if they have, like, a gameplay trailer, and it's just some guy, like, you know, crawling around in the jungle, shooting people, like, you know what we're gonna get into. It's gonna be, you know, a stealth-based, you know, what the hell? What treasure? Oh, cool, treasure. You know, like you know what you're gonna get with the game if you know the person puts out enough information about it. Although obviously with the whole thing involving like marketing and trying to get people to buy your game in the first place, you don't want to give too much away, you know? Oh shit. Oh hell, okay. Get out of here. I am just trying to run through these quests, you know. I don't know, maybe I should try and play a different game, because, I mean, like, I don't know, I'm just not able to focus on this one as much. I mean, I figured at least this game I could talk over because I'm, I've played it more. But, I don't know. Anyway, the thing is, like, more often than not, people just don't get enough information, or they don't try to get enough information for themselves. And I think that that's what, most of the time leads to faulty purchases. Now, there are some cases where people will just flat out lie about the game and say whatever they can to get more people to buy the game. And I think that, I guess if you really are trying to make as much money as you can, and, like, try and get out the door as fast as you can, then, like, people are gonna do that. And it's those kinds of people you probably shouldn't be buying your games from. Companies, developers, or indie developers, doesn't really matter. If they're not, like, trying to sell you, if they're trying to sell you on something that they know is crap, and they know that, anyone, with half a brain wouldn't buy, they're obviously going to try and sell it to as many people as they can before someone realizes what's up and starts talking bad about it, And that happens a lot, especially with movies. Like, there'll be a movie that comes out, and then everyone will be like, "Oh my god, this movie!" And then, like the first wave of people go to see it. That first wave being, like, 10 million people or something, let's just say. I know that's not an accurate number, but, 10 million people go to see this movie on opening day, and, at that time, no one worth their salt was able to put out a decent review for it, other than someone looking at the trailer of the movie and then saying, "Oh my god, this is going to be the greatest movie ever, everyone has to go see it right now," without, again, they obviously wouldn't have seen the movie themselves at that point. And then by the time that the word of mouth starts to get around, the views per day start to drop, sometimes dramatically. But yeah. And I think it's content like that people really should be mindful for. And I mean, sometimes, the developer or company or whatever has a hard time trying to market their game, and that's completely understandable. Video games is, one of the most, competitive businesses, right now. Like, everyone is making games. From little Timmy down the street using RPG Maker to, like, huge, big-name, companies. Like, anyone who's anyone with a computer is trying to make a game for as little money as possible, with as much, like, that. I don't know economy terms, so forgive me, but, if they're just trying to make a game for as cheap as possible, that will sell as much as possible, and, whatever. And to some, that's, to everyone that means a different thing to different people. So, like, to some that means, well, there's a lot of games out on the market right now, and a lot of them are, let's just say, in the mobile industry. There was this one game I heard about. I can't remember the name of it right now, but basically, the person, the team was basically 4 people. Not an uncommon story. But this person's, take on the whole, competing in the market, especially one as, as competitive as the mobile market, which is definitely, one of the more competitive areas right now for trying to sell video games. The person, they weren't even a graphic designer, they were just like an illustrator, and they had the sole responsibility of coming up with all the art assets for their games, sprites, backgrounds, anything that your eyes could look at, this guy made. So I mean, obviously, he was a little bit in over his head, but he actually went through the trouble of, doing a little bit of research on marketing. And let's just say, long story short, he was able to successfully sell his game on the mobile marketplace amidst all the, frantic competition that's there. And especially with all the deception going on, Because more often or not, indie developers on the mobile market are just like, they're just gonna make some shit Clash of Clans remake anyway, and call it blank of blank, or blank the blank, or something, Like, you take your pick what words you put in there, but still. at the end of the day, it's just a lot of shit that is basically just copying each other. And the team, you know, the development team had a, you know, a really, you know, original idea, first off. Maybe not the most compelling, but, you know, they definitely put a lot of effort into making the game. So, and the way that the person went around to marketing it was, they basically said, and to anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about now, what I'm going to say next is definitely going to give it away. Even though, again, it's not like I don't want to say the name, it's just I don't remember it right now. They basically said, this is not an app, it's a game. And so they kind of took like a Steve Jobs approach to the whole marketing for their games. And, yeah. And so I think it's people like that you should probably buy your games for. Because he didn't try and trick people. He just tried to, you know, portray his game in the light and, you know, get the attention that, you know, he would want. Because, again, he took the time to look at, like, you know, or he didn't have to take the time to do anything. He realized that there's so much, like, there's so many lies and, like, false promises made on the mobile market, and it's just like, you know, he basically just, like, he took that, and he was just like, well, you know, like, we're not about that. We're gonna make a game for you, not anything else.
300 looted sandbars and 0 casualties. I think the man is starting to unravel.
That's nice, Captain Blade. Anyway, so, I mean, I guess the moral of this story here is, you know who you're buying stuff from. You know, whether it be video games to illegal substances, you know. Know your seller, know your buyer, you know. So I don't know. Hang on, wait a second. I got something else. That's not a gun. Oh, I guess I didn't get it because I already have it. Again, third playthrough. Oh yeah, get that out of there. At this point, it's like, I don't even know why I have all these guns. The only thing I know is that if I don't have all these guns, then I'm doing something wrong. So,
I won't let that happen.
Yeah, video games are hard. Especially when you're trying to talk and play them at the same time, when you already can't, you know, can barely focus on playing the game, you know? Anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about why I don't like video games anymore, and I'm gonna start talking about the games that I do like this one, which again, is one of my favorite games of all time. And, obviously, if you would like to know more about that, then, you know, I don't know. You could ask me, I guess. I won't mind answering questions about why I like things or why I don't like things. You know? I'm just trying to have a discussion here.
That's a skiff coming from Oasis. That's it. Alright, well.
Sandman wants your part of the compass, bitch. Hand it over.
And I'm being attacked. Great. Wonderful. Hey, stranger, you give me a hand with Sandman's boys. I'll make it worth your while, alright?
Hey now. No, just kidding. I'm leaving. Leaving these guys to rot! Yeah. Wait a minute, how do you know about Try Hard Thursday? That's not something I have on my stream. I don't do Try Hard Thursdays. I do terrible Thursday terrible titles. That's what I provide on my stream on Thursdays and Tuesdays from 6 to midnight every day. Well, not the bad games every day, but I have a schedule. Anyway, it's just like a coincidence that you know, one of my friends earlier was telling me about something called Try Hard Thursday, so I don't know. Cause that's the thing with Twitch and the internet in general. Oh, that explains it. Hi, Boo, my friend Boo from Uberforce. He's all right for a toddler. Nah, I'm just kidding. What's up, Boo? What do you got? What do you got for me? Probably nothing, since I just insulted you, and I'm sorry for that. Anyway, this about Try Hard Thursday? I don't know what that means. I don't know. I'm new to Twitch. I don't know what all the emoticons means. You know, I don't know I don't know who Kappa is. I mean, I know all the fucking Pokemon shit that happened a while ago. I was still a freshman in college when that was going on. I think they were still on the first game. So, but yeah. Anyway, shit. Oh, you were banned? Oh shit. Yo, I mean, I guess for the sake of me trying to make it look like I had people watching the stream, if you want, you can keep talking about it there. If you don't want to, you can just send me a Steam message. Tell me about it. Wow, yeah, because I heard, Stupor was telling me about how Mantis was being a butt about that.
Nice. Get up here and we can talk
I mean, I don't know. But anyway, it's not really my place to say who's a butt and who's not unless I know them personally, so. Anyway, to you viewers who don't know what I'm talking about, it was this Steam group that I used to play TF2 on, called Uberforce. I don't know. I mean, it's a Steam group, or excuse me, it's a TF2 server group. You know, they're pretty lenient with who they let play on there. You know, although sometimes the admin can be a little I don't know. I don't even know the word. But anyway, you know, he's just trying to run a TF2 server. You know, that's already got to be a pain in the ass enough. And then he's got to deal with all these little kids playing it. You know. So but anyway, yeah. But anyway, enough about, you know, personal problems. Let's get back to talking about Borderlands 2. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is the thing, like, I have a hard time discerning friends and enemies, you know, in video games, you know, especially in, like, you know, that guy. Like, I almost tried to blow his head off, and now obviously it wouldn't have done anything because he's a friendly NPC. You know, and like I said, there's really nothing much to the AI for this game, but you know, still, I didn't want to have to worry about that, you know. I don't want to shoot a man. I don't know. Yeah, I don't care about that. I already have good stuff. Oh, I gotta. There we go. Put that on there. Might as well. Oh yeah, stink pot. Oh yeah. I guess I should showcase this now. It's really, literally nothing at all, but I have this like gaming mouse or whatever, and I found out how to rig it. Not rig it. It's not even anything. None of that. I figured out how to make it do rapid fire. So that's the rapid fire. This is me like pressing it as fast as I can. Whoops. And then, again, this is me doing the rapid fire on the mouse. Actually, it's not even set to its fastest speed, so hang on. Let's set this thing to the fastest speed possible. I had to lower it because I was playing, what is it? I was playing Cookie Clicker last night. Maybe I'll stream that someday. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Now this is full auto. Oh. Well, I guess it's not much faster. I mean, but anyway, so I mean, you know, I did that. Obviously, I had no intention of using it to, like, cheat in, like, actual video games, but, like, you know, still, it was pretty fun for Cookie Clicker. It, like, I was able to get to, like, 3 billion cookies made, like, 3 billion cookies total in, like, 3 hours. So, yeah, if you're gonna do something like that, like, if you're gonna use, like, rapid fire mouse thing, then you definitely want to use, oh, the game's a little loud? Oh, thank you for telling me that. Game's a little loud. Alright. Is that any better? Can you hear my, my sweet voice?
Nice moves out there. You're a vault hunter, yeah? Never met one of you guys before. The guns, the power, it's all very striking. If you're looking for the treasure of the sands, you've come to the right chick.
Can I skip this shit? I mean, I'm fucking... I fucking can't skip it, great. Because it's technically the first time I've seen it.
Scarlet.
Great, now the audio's desynced because I paused it.
Nice to meet you.
Oh yeah, you can get her gun. It's like one of the only 2 or 3 Jacobs guns that has an element on it. Hey, nice.
So the legends say that whoever gets all
Uh-huh,
the
that's
gold
nice.
wins
Anyway, the
We'll find the lost treasure. I've got
Oh, fuck, I forgot she keeps talking to you.
But Sandman has
The,
one too. Head to Hater's Folly, kill Sandman, and get his piece of the compass. Sound good?
Oh yeah, I just want to say, like, this is nothing, this doesn't really look like anything special, and this ship really doesn't move from this spot until you progress the story, but, like, it's pretty cool, you know? Like, you really can't look at it too much now that I'm on the ship, but, you know, it looks pretty cool. Like, you know, there's this guy over here, Shiv Spike.
I will puke blood into your soul!
Look at that face.
Isn't
Ooh.
he? And beyond that, he smells like a corpse somebody vomited up. I want to feed Shiv Spike to the sand grubs, but he stinks so bad they won't eat him. Get some condiments. We gotta make Shivy look appetizing.
Oh, Jesus. Where do I pick up the condiments? Where do I pick up the compliments? I'm glad the audio's better. I just wish the commentary was good too. Oh, I gotta go fucking... Yeah. Kill Sandman. Oh, that's the story quest, right? Yeah. Hey, another message in a bottle. Oh yeah, Magnus Lighthouse, that's the last area of the game. Well, not the last, it's the last area before the vault and the boss battle, but yeah, anyway, the, damn. Oh my god, I forgot what I was talking about, shit. Anyway, the, yeah, oh yeah, Cookie Clicker, yeah, right, the, that game, you know, I mean, like, I played it when I first heard about it in college, for like a little bit, and it was pretty fun. And oh yeah, I did turn it off. I did decide to turn it off before the stream. But yeah, it's really fun when you have like a rapid fire mouse like that, because it's just like, again, you can get the 3 billion cookies in like less than 3 hours. It's great. But if you are gonna do that, then you need to make sure you put you need to focus your attention on your cursors and your improving how much cookies you get from each click, because there's a lot of upgrades that are like, you know, each time you click, you know, clicking, cookies earned from clicking nets you more cookies based on your clicks per second. So, and your clicks per second isn't like how many times you click in a second, it's how many, or excuse me, cookies per second. You know, just how many cookies you get every second from all your buildings. So, you know, and then there's all that stuff about, like, you know, like the grandmas and like eldritch horrors and shit. Like, I don't want to spoil it, but like it gets like you really need to invest into that game, and I guess I can't say that you will or will not regret it, but it's definitely worth seeing just to see all the weird shit. And plus the game can be pretty funny at times, you know, with just some of the stuff that it says and some of the achievements and you know, what is it? Some of the item descriptions and whatnot.
I'm trying out some new catchphrases.
Yeah, anyway, the, right. What the fuck is this? Oh, wait, fine, whiskey's back this way.
Hoist the mainsail, rock the plank, shiver me timbers! Oh, no, that one didn't work at all.
Yeah. One thing I should also mention about this game is that, you know, the humor is usually pretty good in the main game, but in the DLC it just kind of falls flat a little bit. So you know, if you don't like the humor, god damn it, what the fuck? Oh shit, is that a ghost pirate? Oh, that's super badass. Yeah, that's the thing about this game. There's like different level enemies. Like enemies will level up to your character, and Jesus Christ, and oh fuck, I forgot this is the Tedior one. Whatever, it still homes in. Sometimes it's just worth it just to kill them from the ship. You get less XP for killing them in the ship or killing them with vehicles, but you know sometimes it's just like fucking. I think the items dropped is still the same, and they're gonna blow my ship up. God, fucking hell! The enemies will scale to your character level, with some exceptions. Sometimes certain areas will have more difficult areas than others, but that's, very uncommon. And of course, the enemies will also scale to how many players you have with you at any one time. So, if you're playing with more people, the enemies are harder, but the loot is better, It does the same thing in games like Diablo 3 and anything else. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. How else are you gonna watch my stream if you don't have a good internet connection? Yeah. Oh shit. Craft skin. Oh, you could go play Cookie Clicker. you could just play that and set it to offline mode, I think. I think that might work. Or you could go play Clicker Hero, or you could play anything else. I don't know. I'm not your dad. I'm not gonna tell you what you can do with your life. Oh yeah? Fuck you, motherfucker. Come here, bitch. Come here, bitch. Oh, fucking powder monkey. Dead. Yeah. Oh yeah, also, I should mention there's a Dark Souls 2 giveaway. It's still in the works. I mean, not in the works, but, there's still time to apply for, admittance into the drawing so that you can win it, it's Dark Souls 2, again, like, all you have to do is go to the Steam group to find out how to enter. I probably should have taken the time to actually put it on the front page, but, you can find it by going into the announcements thing. I made an announcement about it when I first decided to do it. All the rules are there. It's super easy, super simple. But if you don't want to go read, I'll just tell you how to do it. It's, all you gotta do is, you have to do a number of little things, really. Nothing too crazy. Nothing that is out of the ordinary for, someone who is a charismatic internet user like yourself. All you need to do is to follow me on Twitch and to join the Army of Friendship Steam group. And then once you have done both of those things, once you have done both of those things, then you send me a message on Twitch, or you send me a message on Twitch saying that you've done it, and the way that you will do that is by telling me what your Steam name is. Go on Twitch, send me your Steam name in the Twitch message. I will go to see if you are actually a member of the group, and also if you are a member of the, if you're following me on Twitch, and then once you have done both of those things, I will write down your name. And then by Friday, once I have accumulated all the names that would want to be drawn to win this fantastic prize, I will, put them into some kind of randomizer or whatever. And, then, at that point, may the best man win, Or woman. I won't discriminate. Ladies like to play video games too. Not that I know, but, I know that they're out there. But I should also tell them I'm single. Anyway, the winner of the game will be decided by the end of Friday, once I feel that enough people have entered the raffle. But even if it's like 2 or 3 people, I'm still gonna do it. And then it's just gonna be like a 1 in 3 chance at that point. So, so follow me on Twitch, join the Steam group, send me the message on Twitch with your Steam name. I can double check that you've done both those things, and then your name goes in the drawing, and then you get to win the game if it gets picked. So yeah. And you still have until at least tomorrow to do it. Anyway. Oh. Well, I'm sorry to hear that your internet's not working, buddy. It's a damn shame. Because I'm out here, putting my ass on the line, trying to provide quality entertainment for the fine people of the internet, and even the not so fine people, but whoever wants to stop by and watch the stream. And if, God forbid, they go through the effort of trying to find me and watch the stream, only to find out that their internet won't let them, that just makes me die a little inside. That makes me feel real bad. You know? Because then how am I supposed to get famous? I mean, how am I supposed to, you know, provide them the content that they so richly deserve, you know? Because, I mean, there's so many other people out there doing this, you know. Why would they watch them and not me? Oh, God. Anyway. Oh, shit. This is gonna suck. I'm out of sniper rifle ammo. Kinda need that, considering I'm killing guys from the distance. Yeah. Oh, I should mention, the only way you, I mean, it might happen while I'm playing this, I doubt it though, is when I level up. And here's the thing I had about, this is another little bit of guff I had with the game, was, Jesus Christ, when, like, you have to level up at least 5 times before you get your first skill point, and then your first skill point has to go into your action skill, which is the only real action, like, because, you know, when you press a button, it's your action skill, and then that's what your character does when you press the button. For me, it's I turn invisible for 5 seconds, and people aggro to a little hologram decoy on mine. And now, and then from there, every time you level up, you get a skill point to put into little perks, you know, like, it can be anything from accuracy to action skill modifiers. You know, it's a lot of different things, actually. But there's no, like, strength or intelligence or, like, any kind of character customization aside from that. It really is just like, you know, oh, like, I'm playing as the assassin, but I want to focus more on stabbing people and being a sneaky ninja. And you can do that. Or you could be an assassin and focus on sniping people, like I did. You know, the much smarter option. But anyway. Jesus Christ, this guy's gonna hit me more than the other guy. Come on, you bastard. Right, I forgot. Oh yeah, you know, and then there's, like, if you don't even want to be an assassin, there's other characters too. Jesus Christ, you snuck up on me. Shit.
The true world revealed. Weaknesses now known to me.
I forget where that grenade is. I think it's a transfusion. Oh shit. She just used my shotgun. Come here, you bastard. There you go. Anyway, yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of opportunities for different character customization, especially depending on your playstyle, you know? I won't go into greater detail about the other classes because, you know, I don't have as much experience in them as I do with this one. So, but I will say this though, if you want to run around and shoot people with as many guns and as many bullets as you can, then you should definitely play as the Gunzerker, because his action skill allows you to actually dual wield weapons. And also regenerate ammo at the same time, so you can just kind of stand there and just shoot people until either they die or eventually you die, because I don't think you're invincible for that period. But you do kind of turn into like a little one-man army for a little bit, and there's probably skills that modify so that you take less damage and get more ammo for, I don't know. Again, I didn't play as him. If you want like a more all-around character, but someone who specializes in, you know, like, again, just being like an all-around decent character, you know, then the Commando is good, because his action skill allows you to put down a turret, and the turret can do everything from have a shield to fire homing rockets and just do a bunch of other shit, and then plus most of the stuff for that character usually affects himself. Because the interesting thing is, like, the different skill trees actually, like, some of them give you perks that will also benefit other team members. I don't really think that's the case with, I mean, again, that's more the case with the Siren, because she is the support class. You know, she literally has a skill where her action skill can be used to revive dead teammates instantly from, like, anywhere, and that's super good, especially for raid bosses, but, like, you know, that's not who I'm playing as. Let's see, what do we got? So here you can just see There's the 3 skill trees. That's the, that's the action skill. You see me use it a couple times now. Cunning is for people who want to shoot with pistols. Just a lot of shit. Sniping is for snipers. And then bloodshed is for melee assassins. Like you get extra health on kill, you can do extra damage from behind, just, a lot of stuff. But yeah, and then all these last skills down here, well, this one actually doesn't affect the action skill, but this one's good because it's good, it encourages, perfection, it makes you want to get headshots, because basically what it does is, if you couldn't read it, it was, every time you get a headshot, you do, I think it's like more critical damage, like you get more, it increases your critical chance, yeah, increase critical hit damage, and then just in general damage. And that can stack up to 999 times. So, and it can also stack on the same enemy. It's not kills, it's headshots. So when you hit the guy in the head, you get a point in it. You don't have to kill the dude. So that's especially good if you're fighting like a boss, because then over time, as long as you're still hitting him in his critical point, which for all the non-human enemies, can really be anywhere. You never really know unless you play the game for a bit. Then it encourages you to be efficient. Kill everyone you meet. I'd rather have a plan to kill everyone you meet. Anyway, the point is, there is a lot of opportunity for character customization. And now, as far as the open world aspect, I mean, the universe, is definitely interesting. It's certainly, not completely devoid of monotony. But I mean, look at this. This doesn't look so bad, This looks kind of nice. I think this big ship over here says something like "nice parking, dumbass," on the side. Not from here, but on the other side. But I have the graphics turned down low, so I could do this at 60 FPS. So, but yeah. Oh, sorry. That dinner is finally starting to hit me. I'm getting a little sleepy from it. But yeah. Now that I think about it, I probably won't be playing this for the whole night either. I actually might go and, what me and my friend Boo was talking about earlier was this little thing that, oh my goodness. Oh, okay, I thought that was something else. We were gonna go play TF2, so I'll probably just stream that, get some good commentary from people who aren't me. Because I can tell by now I've been doing this for 4 days, and for some reason, I guess people just can't stand the sound of my voice. I don't blame them either. I don't even know what my own voice sounds like. I've had no voice training. I'm just talking like I would talk to anyone, But yeah, obviously as I keep doing this, I'm gonna get better at it. I should probably stop saying stuff like that, because then that's just gonna drive more people away. But yeah. Anywho, I will admit, the game itself does get a little monotonous, but it does even if people the monotony doesn't really start to hit until you played it. If you play through the whole campaign, or excuse me, I've played through the whole campaign and all the DLCs at least twice, and I'm still not bored of it. I mean, I can understand, I can feel some of the monotony, but at the same time, they really did put a lot of effort into designing, the areas of this game, it's not incredibly, copy and pasted, in most open world games. How is he half damaged already? Whatever. These guys are dangerous. These are like ghost pirates, basically. Shit. No, you don't. Yeah, I think they'll try and... I think they do something to you. I don't want to find out, though. I think there might have been another one. No? Oh, I got a relic. Anyway. Like this area. Like this area is really cool, you know? Because it's like, look at it, it's like, oh my god, I'm on this like rope bridge. What if I'm gonna fall? Ghost pirates come out and eat me, I'm so scared. But you know, it's a fucking interesting part of the, oh cool. Interesting part of the game here, you know? Like, oh. Gotta get rid of something. There should be like a, I almost wish that there was like an auto drop feature, like replace the current item, replace the item that you want to pick up with the item that has the least value to it. Because really, at this point, like, I'm picking up all these guns just so I can sell them, just to make money. And the money's not even really going towards anything, it's just like, you know, I'm selling them and I'm making money from it, you know, in-game money, mind you. And, you know, there's no real point for me to hang on to them. Sometimes I'll find a gun and I'll give it to a friend, and it'll really help them out. Sometimes they do the same for me, and I'm like, oh, gee, thanks, and then it's like 10 levels lower than me. Because that's another thing. The only reason why I'm not playing this with friends is because, like, again, I'm level 62, and they're all, like, level 58. And that might not seem like such a big gap, but, you know, the way the enemies get scaled, especially during multiplayer, like, you know, they die a lot. And then I die a lot, because once the enemies have killed them, they go after me, and I don't have a lot of health and shields, so... Anyway, let's go give this guy his whiskey. Oh yeah, and
I am a tough man who says tough things in a growly voice. I can...
You have a problem, Frank. You're so drunk you're speaking the gibberish.
Anyway, in case you couldn't tell, well, I don't think how you could tell this because I, you know, I'm not showing the, God, that looks weird. You know, I didn't show you the story missions because at this point, I had already beaten them, just because of me playing it. And, yeah, the story basically for this DLC is that, you know, this is the town of Oasis, and, this whole place used to be one awesome beach city kind of thing. But then all the water stopped, and now everyone is dying of thirst. But that's not why you're here. You're here for the vault. You're here for the treasure. The treasure of Captain... What was his name? Captain Blade, I think? I don't know, something stupid. Yeah, see, nice parking. An incredibly pixelated, low resolution. Anyway, you're here for, you know, the treasure of Captain Blade. Oh, here's some water. I wouldn't drink it, though. It's probably all muddy and sandy and loamy. I wouldn't trust it. Oh, shit, Sir Hammerlock.
Job for you. I've heard tell some creature is sneaking around Hater's Folly, stealing treasure, slicing off faces and the like. Sounds terribly interesting. Hunt it down, would you?
Kill Grendel. Oh, fuck yeah, I'm gonna kill Grendel. Let's see. Well, let's see if there's any missions I can take care of here first. Oh, I gotta go back to Shade.
Perhaps I should do a... what is the word? Intervention.
Sorry, anyway. So yeah, you're gonna get this treasure, and by God, you're gonna keep it all for yourself. Because that's what you are. You're a vault hunter. You don't care about anyone else, except for the people of Pandora. But I mean, at this point, like, the DLC, I think it's safe to say that the DLC all canonically takes place after the events of the main story. So at this point, Handsome Jack is dead, and everyone else here is just either, you know, I mean, Handsome Jack is dead, but that doesn't mean that the Hyperion Corporation's gone, you know? They're still there, it's just Handsome Jack isn't controlling it anymore. So, I mean, you know, oh shit, hang on. These are little things that you can find in each of the levels, each of the areas of each of the worlds, or whatever the fuck, I don't know. I would just discover this one. If you discover one on a previous playthrough, you don't have to come back and get it. It stays activated. Also, I just want to say, this area, like, this is kind of cool, you know? I don't know. I guess I just have an affinity for, like, you know, shipwrecks and shit, I don't know. Anyway, right, you know, yeah, basically you show up here, try and get the vault, Captain Scarlet's like, hey, I'm also looking for the treasure of Captain Blade. Maybe we can help each other out. Sexual innuendo. Flirt, flirt, sexual innuendo. You know, whether you like it or not, you kind of go along with her. And then, you know, it's obvious that she betrays you. And she tries to take the treasure for herself. And then eventually, you have to fight her. And, yeah. I don't know. You just have to fight her. You know, you actually don't kill her. She gets away. Which is actually one of the more surprising things to happen in this game, because usually if someone betrays you, you just kill the fuck out of them. I think in another DLC something similar happens. That was kind of cool, but I'm also gonna die. Alright, hang on. Homing darts. That's another thing I should mention. Well, let me finish this first, about the story. You know, she betrays you and you kill her pet thing that shoots birds out of it. And then you fight the Vault Guardian, and then you get the vault. And I could swear that I was able to open the same vault twice, and go to it twice, and get, like, because, I mean, the way the vaults in this game work is that, you get to the vault, and you open it, and it's just all this, all these, rare item containers, and you just have opportunities for so much stuff. More stuff than any one person could possibly carry. So, but then, once you beat the DLC area and you open up the vault and you get all the stuff, then that's it, you can't go back there. Which that kind of sucks. I mean, you can go back on, like, new playthroughs, but that's about it, So that kind of sucks. I don't know, I'd like to go back to it, every time I get to this part. I don't know. I wouldn't mind having to fight or refight the Vault Guardian, or even like a harder version of the Vault Guardian, I don't know. But I can understand why they did that. They don't want people just being like, oh, you just can go back and get the items all over again. That's what they sound like at Gearbox. They sound like Anyway. Yeah. But then again, in this game, story doesn't really matter, You can see the plot, coming from a mile away. And, yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, the plot to this is pretty similar to the plot of, the Torg DLC. And the Torg DLC is just basically a bunch of, it's a bunch of driving around, and then you do a bunch of arenas, and then you fight a couple bosses, and then you have to go back to where you began, and you have to fight a giant metal Tyrannosaurus Rex that breathes fires and shoots nukes at you. So, I mean, pretty standard stuff for this game. But, I'm gonna just shoot you until you die. I'm not gonna do anything special, I'm gonna shoot you until you're dead. But at the same time, it's also like, hey, I'm a person, I'm going to help you do your thing. Uh-oh, I betrayed you, lol, you didn't see that coming. Shit. Get him. Man, I'm loving this gun. See, that's the thing, like, when you find a good gun in this game, it's great, because it's like, yes! Gun! Perfect! Oh, shit. Go. Wall psych! Come the fuck in! Oh, no, I guess not. Anyway. So yeah, I guess as far as story for the DLC, you're not gonna get much. Except for the medieval one, the Dungeons and Dragons one. That one actually, the story was actually alright. Because it was just basically like, Tiny Tina unable to cope with the loss of the death of one of the characters in this game. Yeah, one of the good guys actually dies. Obviously none of the player characters. Because the thing is, like, they just brought back the protagonists from the first game and made them NPCs in this one. And they're still trying to, well, they're not still trying to do anything. The first game, like, what the fuck was the plot for the first game? I don't even remember. It didn't involve Handsome Jack, I know that much. But I just know that, they're here in this game to help you stop Handsome Jack. So, I don't know. Also, you know, people, you know, to people, humor is different to everyone. Everyone interprets it differently. But I will admit, 431 hours, I do not get tired of the respawn machine talking smack. You know, I still think that shit's hilarious. Alright, here we go. Anyway, yeah, I'm actually getting a little bit bored of this. I don't know. I wonder what another game I could play is. I could probably play, I couldn't tell you. I don't know what else I want to play. Shit, come on. Oh, yeah, I am playing this with a controller, by the way. I just showed you the one rapid fire thing with my mouse, just so I could have a conversation topic. But I mean, you know, that's not... Oh, it's like all teeth, not like... Whoops. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's it. Yeah, now I remember. Cursed pirates steal your health. They also have a fuck ton of health themselves. There we go. Yeah, I still don't know what I'm gonna do. Still gotta find these peg legs. Oh shit, really going on? Yeah. The good thing about my sniper character is that I can go through most shields. Well, not most shields, but like I can go through, some of the shields, because the whole point of shields is that they negate damage. I think to the point where you don't take any damage until your shield breaks. But with my sniper, it's different, because it's like, you know, I'm, you know, not only dealing so much damage that their shields, you know, won't last, especially when doing headshots, but it also negates the shield to some degree. Oh shit, really? I have both of these? Fuck. Oh, they're worth a lot. Worth more than that. But yeah, I don't know. I think I might just play Brutal Doom or something. Yeah, I feel like playing some Brutal Doom. Where's the peg leg? Hey, man, I'm trying to pick shit up here, alright? I'll just leave you to burn. Oh, there's a peg leg. That's not a peg leg, that's just a fake leg. That's just a fake-ass leg. But yeah, I think I might take a little break, switch games, and, I don't know, maybe find some good old-fashioned royalty-free music to put on while, do the little BRB thing, because I did finally make an image, and it's not going to be a permanent image, unless people like it enough. You know, then by all means I'll keep it as a permanent image, but it's kind of like a standby image. You know, if you were in the stream previously, and you came back, and you saw that, then you'll know what I'm talking about. But it's just, you know, it's a fucking picture of a duck I found on the internet, and I'm just like, hey, you know, I'm going to be coming back in a few minutes, so just sit tight, kids. It doesn't say that at all, it says something completely different. Something about the duck, I imagine. But, yeah. Right, yeah. I'm gonna switch to something that's a little bit more high octane, because I'm starting to fall asleep here. Oh, I apologize. Right, okay. I'll see you in a few minutes. Alright guys, change of plans. We're actually gonna do something that's not Brutal Doom. We're gonna be doing Team Fortress 2. Yes, Team Fortress 2. Yes, exactly. Whatever. So just, yeah, okay. Ooh, excuse me. So yeah, I'm just gonna lickety splickety dickety be right back. Once I get TF2 running again. The good thing is with TF2 is that I don't have to like, what is it, to like, when you use this broadcasting thing, open broadcast software, you can set like the scenes and sources and all that shit. But yeah, what is it, like you have to set up the scenes and then that dictates what shows up on the stream. I don't have to finagle any of that stuff because I've already finagled it enough with TF2. So TF2 is already, good to go. I just have to switch the source feed. Oh, jeez. Sorry, that's my dog. He smells bad. Yeah. So anyway, once once I get that, TF2 is loading up right now. So once that's all fine and dandy, then we're finally gonna get some decent commentary on this shit. Hopefully, that's up to the other people. So, be right back in a jiffy. I mean, well, I'm starting TF2 right now, so yeah. Alright, here's TF2. Let me just change the audio settings. Turn that shit down. Because you know what? I'm actually going to have to compete. Well, this is going to be competing with the little voice chat shit that I'm doing. Actually, hang on. I might actually, give me one more minute. Hello, hello! Hey! And I'm also, streaming. Well, I mean, you could... Oh, excuse me. You can do all the Sorry, I just had to, hang on. Anyway, yeah, I'm back, and we got the fucking Uber Force people on here right now. Oh wait, I have to. How am I gonna do this? Yeah, that audio's not coming in. Excuse me. Hmm. Hmm. How the hell am I gonna do this? Oh, I know. Um. Hmm. Let's see here. Okay. And now we just. Hmm. Hmm. Huh. Hmm. Alright, let me see if I can give this another shot. I just talked to one of my friends on this Mumble thing, and he says that this shit, should be working without any other finagling and whatnot, because he streams too, the same program and everything. So I don't know. Let's just see if I can't. Well, I'm gonna go join his game first. There we go. Oh. Yeah, the server's full. The one you're on, the Man versus Machine one, I guess. Oh. Oh, you're not in game yet? Oh, okay. Hmm. 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 I know why the audio is not coming out. I know exactly why the audio is not coming out. This'll take 5 seconds to fix. I don't even have to do anything else. Wow, I'm such a dingus.
Then we're all good to go on that front. Just I guess we're doing process then.
There we go.
That's fine.
Guys,
I mean,
okay. Now your audio is coming in through the stream, so.
Okay.
But I turned it off, you know. Alright, well, cool. I finally got this going. So yeah, I guess if you guys want to, you can say hi to the stream.
No, listen. I
Alright.
don't want to say hi.
What's the stream?
Stream time with Jackman XD.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there's the Steam group I made, the Army of Friendship. So that's where all the updates go about when I'm streaming, what I'm streaming, all that good stuff. And then the giveaway I'm doing.
Would you give it anything good?
Dark Souls 2.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Yeah. It's not Scholar of the First Sin, so.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
My server's up and running, so. You can log in whenever and change the map boot. I think it's on Busy Town.
Do you want to put Soap DM on the server eventually?
Which one?
Soap DM.
Yeah, I can.
Also, do you have do you either have Sizzling Stats or Lux TF?
For which one, sorry?
Do you have Lux TF or Sizzling Stats?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Not yet. Literally, I just have a completely vanilla server except for some Kindred
I'm
stuff.
pretty sure you can just go right ahead, drop Sizzling Stats, and it doesn't need source mod. It just it's just like one single file you just drop in like your add-ons for or something.
Okay, I can do that. Do you want to do me a favor, find the link for the download, and I'll go ahead and install it?
Oh yeah.
Alright, here we go. Actually, I probably shouldn't do this one. Hang on.
It's the TFTV thread.
Okay, perfect.
Oh. What's TF2 TV?
It's a forum for competitive players, mostly oriented around sixes.
Oh, okay.
So mostly shit posting.
Right.
Yeah. Most of these sites aren't even about TF2. Listen to Wikipedia. Borderlands bundle. Hip-hop
bundle's
history
bad.
orchestrated.
Oh god.
That humble bundle's bad.
It's not bad if you don't already have Borderlands 2. Like Borderlands 2 for $6 is a fucking good steal.
It's missing one of the Borderlands 1 DLCs.
I mean, Borderlands 2 wasn't that great anyway. I mean,
That
the one it is missing is kind of a mad DLC anyway.
What's missing?
Chat's Robot Revolution.
I'm sure they'll add it in the more coming soon thing.
well,
yeah.
here's the
Along
thing.
with maybe
Right
like
now,
the first episode of Tales of the Borderlands.
not much is really going on right now as far as the actual gameplay itself. So
I would imagine they would add a little bit more of the Headhunter
No.
packs, probably. Like Headhunter 1, 2.
Like the summer one.
to what, the Humble Bundle? Or
Yeah.
what? Yeah. I got it as a gift, the Borderlands 2 and the season pass for it, so I still play the shit out of it. Definitely not getting the pre-sequel though. Shit was like $20 for the game and the DLC. It still wasn't worth it.
What?
The Borderlands pre-sequel.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'll go ahead and install Sizzling Stats on the server right now.
Yeah, this might take a little bit. So I don't know. I guess
I'll give you a list of a bunch of maps and plugins to install later.
What can I do? Oh, I could go play Cookie Clicker. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Yeah, I'll just get my Cookie Clicker thing loaded up. Oh, Jesus. It's a good IP, doesn't mean it's a good game. Why the fuck does it have motion controls for a fucking third-person shooter? Just because you could turn it off doesn't mean it's still not there, and it's still not what they want you to do. Nintendo doesn't want people to have fun anymore. They've made that... Yeah, but then the IPs that actually are worth a damn, they fuck up the ass, like with the new Metroid game. Oh yeah, also amiibos. Amiibos, I could just as easily take a Nintendo statue and tape it to a memory stick, and it's the same damn thing. If anything, the memory stick will probably hold more data, which aren't worth a damn because... Barely. What other games? The Wii U has no games. Yeah, but who plays Fire Emblem? That's not enough people to warrant that much attention.